This public hearing was initially not meant to happen. It is what many have described as an afterthought, following widespread condemnation from Nigerians of the Infectious Diseases Bill, sponsored by the Speaker of the House and two other lawmakers. While observing the physical distancing protocol, a cross-section of stakeholders have been invited to the public hearing, including state governors and senators.
What we are trying to do here is to set the pace, to set the agenda. Have an act that will guide the activities of the governors on their houses of assembly in having a bill to manage this issue, so that there will be uniformity in handling this issue.
The control of infectious disease bill is but a legislative proposal. It is agreed that it could be an imperfect document, as is the nature of such proposals.
When the bill was introduced on the 28th of April, it was scheduled to be passed through first, second and third reading within an hour, but was opposed by some lawmakers who questioned the powers given to the Director General of the NCDC. That position is shared by the state governors.
This act and the bill, both the Quarantine Act, and even now the bill, gives governors and states very scant operational space to maneuver. And even the limited space that was given in the Quarantine Act is being taken away by this bill that we're currently considering. We think, at the level of governors, that this bill appears to vest overbearing discretionary powers on the Director General of the Nigerian Center for Disease Control.
They have recommendations of their own.
Provisions along the lines of Section 8 of the Quarantine Act should be inserted in the bill to allow state governors and local government chairmen the power to declare a place to be an infectious area and to make regulations, so that that power does not just reside in the Director General of NCDC in Abuja. State governments should be given powers to establish state centers for disease control and appoint directors to work with the NCDC as its subnational unit.
Other submissions are also received from invited guests.
We will subscribe to the rejection of this provision, which allows any public officer to subjectively and arbitrarily stigmatize and conduct and conclude that any person has contracted an infectious disease. Even for people to assess and accept Medicare is a matter of choice, and I think these have been tested by our law. So clearly speaking, I think there are fundamental issues that have to do with law and practice, and also fundamental right of citizens.
NAFDAC recommends that the administration of the Control of Infectious Diseases Bill be administered by competent authorities, including the Director General, NAFDAC, and other Director General subject to the directive of the Minister.
All the contributions seem to suggest one thing: the intention may be good, but there must be a balance between public health and human rights. And it's back to the drawing board for the House of Representatives. The public hearing continues on Thursday. Terry Ikumi, Channels Television News.